how's it going? So I haven't made a video in how long, but I actually recorded. And you know what? Whatever. I'll say it later. All right. Today I want to talk about suffering. How suffering makes your life better, right? Not unnecessary suffering, but meaningful suffering. Meaningful suffering is at the epitome of everyone's life. Everyone has to go through something, and then they get better because of it, right? This is how their mind starts to grow when they go through suffering. And so I was just training, right? So I started wrestling in at school, right? And I've always wanted to do like Muay Thai. And just today I made some shin guards out of like cardboard. And my mom was helping me. She's like putting fabric on it for the cushioning, the foam. And yeah, and I used like my little prototype with cardboard. There was no there was no foam on it yet, so I just used it as it is, right? It didn't really hurt that bad, so I just did it. And then I was outside kicking tires, and it definitely was hurting, right? And then I was thinking about how if I use the shin guards too much, then I'll never condition my shins to be strong enough to kick like without the guard. Because in Muay Thai, to get harder shins, like your bone, you want to damage the bone and the muscle there, and then it regrows harder and stronger, and then you feel less pain, right? And that just got me thinking like how meaningful suffering will improve your life. And it also brought me to another thought was, if you knew like let's say you're going through a lot of suffering next week, right? But by the end, let's say at the end of that week, you will have the best thing that will ever happen to you, whether it's like maybe you get a lot of money so you can pay all your bills at once, like everything, your debt or something. Or maybe hypothetically, let's just say at the end of that, like that very bad week in your life, let's say right at the end, you get healed, like if you were sick or something. Just anything that will benefit you, like fully, like anything. If you knew that and you went through all this suffering, it wouldn't be as bad, right? You would go through the week thinking, oh, well, at the end of the week, I'll be all right. Everything will be all right eventually. And then you won't even feel like bad. The suffering you went through won't even feel as bad. And I feel like that's how we should think about life as a whole, right? Because God is, we're in God's hands, right? We should be remembering that we're in His will. His will be done. We're in His hands, and we will always be safe, right? He's controlling everything. And that's how we should think of it. Even though what we're going through, suffering, any of that, it's all right. Because in the end, it will be all right as long as we, as long as we follow His plan. So that is it. Thank you.